There, you got the flying. Airplane. They're escaping. That's a good thing. Nothing. Yay. How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Hello everyone. Oh, I touched it. Hello everyone. It is Saturday, June 13th. I gotta check this out here, okay? The Yeti is working, I think. it took a while. Oh no.
Anti-clockwise.
And this is working, yes. Ghost box. The random words from the other side. Let's get this going. Yep. Colorful lights and stuff. I got that charged up. Oh gosh, let's put this somewhere. Oh no. Okay. Alright. It's Saturday. Don't have a regular paper, but we got like an online paper. So, wow. Yeah, I'm just trying to even just have all the situations, all little systems working here in the morning. And getting up early enough so this, effect of, it's a little heavy on the, I can't adjust that while I'm recording, I don't think. Or can I? I don't know. I wonder, am I able to adjust this while recording? Let's see if that works, because there's a little bit of a saturation thing here. Yeah. Yes, actually works. I adjusted the saturation, like too much, but I kind of want to have this color here. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I can do that now. Okay, little vlog, little news. The birdies are kind of catching on. I just go out there. There might be a straggler, but they're like, "Oh, go!" and they're off. Yay! Yeah, I'm working. Waking up early doing this stuff. And there's still, the sun don't wait for me. And things going on in life don't wait for this. So if I have to carve out this little space, I have to be on it to do it. And then if I make it too long, my bad, apologies, then it takes longer to edit for some reason. It's just like, Otherwise, the woes of putting one of these, but I'm doing it every day. Why am I'm just like in that kind of, it's like if I don't do it, I just get all twerky. I don't know. Twerky? No. I don't want to be twerky. Tweaked out if I don't do this right. So anyways, to the weird little stuff going on. Well, tomorrow is Sunday, the 14th, right? So that's 1, Flag Day. 2, Trump's birthday, coincidentally. And he's 80 years old. And he's going to have the cage match on the south lawn of the White House.
Johnny. That's
been up for the longest time. I'm sure you might have seen pictures of it. But they're going to have fighters go in there, and he's going to be, I'm half wondering, is he going to be sleeping through this? He was sleeping in the Knicks game. He took all the Secret Service and all the security down this. So, New York to see a Knicks, a basketball game. So all the big basketball fans, it's the finals, they had to get pushed out of their parties, their pub parties, watch parties. They couldn't, oh man. And he was like in the Knicks game, and they lost that game, the one he attended. And he's sort of like just taking a nap. Guy spends like 3 o'clock in the morning for hours tweeting. Maybe that's it, or I don't know. But there's all kinds of important things going on. There's the Ukraine war. There's the war in Iran, which he started. And that whole thing about blocking all that oil, which oil prices are up. The tariffs are still on. The economy got its reports in with the price index, and inflation is up. It's 4.2. It's 6 something in their place. It's 5.1 in Hawaii. So I guess it's like national average kind of a thing, like gas prices. Gas prices are almost $6 in Hawaii. Go. And the poll ratings are very, very down. So he's up there doing all these things like, the reflecting pool is blue, millions of dollars. But they do having these, the judges are kind of pushing back. And that slush fund is, I think, stuff, but not completely nixed, Should I say that? It's a basketball. But the slush fund is out of the picture, but it's not in official writing. Like they're resistant to do official, because they want to try to leave it open so they can revamp it. Because there's something up with that slush fund, where it's not completely for the fictitious victimization of the Biden administration. Because I think it's for Trump. He has plans, because he's always having these outside circumnavigation plans. He's already gotten billions and billions and billions of dollars, and he keeps on doing that. And he's doing, he'll say the war in Iran, we're gonna hit them hard, and then the stock prices are going down, and then the war in Iran, I decided not to bomb Iran, and the stock prices are up. And that's what he's playing. And the peace deal, the master negotiator, he's negotiating with the stock market and trying to do self-imposed insider trading. That's what's really going on. But in the meantime, the price of oil, the oil supply for 20% of the world, I guess, and all of that. And Iran's not having anything to do with this guy. They're going, hey, give us our frozen our assets, and we're not budging on the nuclear thing because they need it for their power plants. Trump's like, it's the deal's on the cusp of being made, and it's like, no. So he's still just kind of lying to the public in a sense that there's what they tell the public and what they're actually doing. Now, the government's always done that. They keep their cards close and they tell the public, But when they release something to the public, at least it's, something they can release, and it's like, what's going on? This is like what they release to the public is contrary. So it's a lie. So everyone's seeing through this stuff. And then there's the midterm election stuff.
In the past.
And no, it's not quite in the past. Some of it is. Oh, thanks. So, all kind of weird. And Pelly's about to blow, I think. Once again, I think it'll be eruption 50 when it does. And my friend's tortoise or turtle, a tortoise, he says, returned. It ran away and it was gone for came back. The tortoise comes back. Mine did that a couple times. It's like missing for a day. Get all worried and it's like, that's back. Feed me. It gets hungry. Oh gosh. But it's a good thing. I don't know. So let's just make this. It's just so much nutsy things, and I'm not sure if the public doesn't trust the government on a high order. So let's do Hawaii News. Hawaii News. Don't have to make it long. Our Governor Green saved the 2026 solar tax credit. Oh, so if you get solar paneling, you can do it this from last year. And of course, the soccer. Yeah, I didn't say that, but of course that's going on. The U.S. has won Uruguay, and I think who else is playing? Mexico is playing, and so we're gonna next play. I don't know what, but it comes down to like countries playing countries and nationalism. Because how many of these people really are that much of a soccer fan? I mean, how many people are just waiting for the USA to win? Or they're sitting down watching soccer. I mean, who watches soccer? There was a 6 quake in the Philippines. No, not the Philippines. Thailand. and we were looking at is it going to make a doomsday tidal wave? No. Okay, so Stars and Strikes, and remember the days, I don't know, it was the 70s or something, and they had that soccer player Pele, and he would like jump and kick it over his head the other direction, and then modern day it's Beckham. That's about, and you just kind of go, yeah, there's a soccer star. I don't know, who's really, they got the TV show, Welcome to Wrexham, but they're like a small midway underdog team. That's what makes them interesting. The personal view, underdog team. But this is like, oh yeah, Canada won Yugoslavia, well, former Yugoslavia. I went there a long time ago, 1988, when it was Yugoslavia. But that's another story. Let's go. Okay, you know what? Back in the day, that's what we need. What's happening back in the day? Oh, 1958, before it was even a state. Wanna go surfing? Yay! Deliver the newspapers. Oh, I did deliver the newspapers, bought a surfboard. You can't escape the news. Newspaper boy, 12-year-old Kahele Kukea Bruce, I don't start bulletin. Go anywhere lengths to get your newspaper. He's a dramatic goose. They're just making an 8th grader in cam school. Look, I deliver newspaper. They're just doing it. And soccer again. Or as they say, football. You call it soccer, we call it football. Iran and US. Cage match. Trump is beating himself at. Take that. Oof, take that. I will close the strait. I will open the strait. Boot, boot, boot. Iran's like, whenever you're ready to come to the table. Oh gosh.
Be quiet.
Be quiet. What do we have here?
And the pregnancy that died by supported by politicians should face giant the true next state and the true passports and that's temporary
How about, yeah, this one here.
Hypocrisy for the die-hard Trump supporters.
Table.
I am so tired of those of us who see this nation and its democratic ideals being torn apart, being accused of, quote, Trump derangement syndrome. I would say the accusers are truly the ones afflicted by this syndrome. In another place. If they don't or refuse to see what Donald Trump has done for all the love of money, revenge, and aspirations to be like Vladimir Putin or Xi Jinping, they are blind and deaf to the reality all around them. They believe every lie told by this man and his incompetent sycophants. Those of us who love this country are not deranged. They are. EC Apple Eva Beach. Well, thank you, EC, for sending in a letter, and I totally agree with that. Sorry to switch to the scene. I totally agree with that. Elsie, Epa, yeah, thank you for your letter. I'm a sycophant to your opinion. I concur. The whole Trump derangement syndrome, or TDS for short, is something that's thrown around to quell opposition or to stifle those who disagree. Hey, there's television companies that are getting licenses revoked. There's, people fire that stand-up comedian, that late night talk show. There's a whole system. There's a whole mechanism of machinery. Oh, that's redundant. And there's a whole bit of going on about, stifling the opposition or crushing. Look, they did the CBS. They did the 60-minute guy. Got so pissed off. They're feeding him. Oh, you must say good stuff about Trump. And he's like, I won't. He quit. All that stuff. Because it's like stifling freedom of speech, because it's out of the old Adolf playbook. One of the first things you do is stifle any opposition talk in media and the public, and then go out and destroy the enemies. It's straight out of the Adolf playbook. And it's been done also in history, but currently that's the thing. Anyhow. But I used to get that with this channel, that once in a very 2 or 3 blue moons, someone would come up and say, "You can't call it an insurrection," and they get all upset. It's like everything else is already. And you trunk derangement syndrome. They're trying to discourage, if not stifle completely, any opposition or, the freedom of expression to just joke about the idiocracy of that stuff. And that's what it is. Remember that movie Iditocracy? They have a cage match type thing in that movie, and then the president, and this is what's going on. It's like the emperor in the Colosseum going to be, and then the fighters come up, "Hail Caesar!" That's what's going to happen. I mean, it should be interesting, and we have a Hawaii cage match fighter going to go into that somewhere in the billing, but it's so lame. Anyways, that's it. Aloha now.
Have a good day. Look excited. I woke up early just to get it outside. Aloha.